Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we're going to be doing our new releases. So our new releases are going to have February's budget new releases as well as our 2023 budget planner setup new releases as well. So let's actually go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is our February new releases. And I'm actually really excited to let you guys know that I am going to be now having two patterns. You guys might already know that for previous months, it was kind of two patterns, but all one bundle. But now there's going to be two separate patterns split up. Like for the month of December, it was two different patterns, which was this toy pattern and then this floral one. So now I'm going to be having two patterns just separate from each other. So if you don't like one or you prefer the other, you're able to choose instead of getting the bundle that has both of them. So for the month of February, the very first design is going to be this floral pattern and it's really pretty. And I love this color. Green and pink, I think just are one of those colors that go really well together. But this is that first washi. The thin washi is going to be that glitter, the green glitter. I didn't really have a second print that went really well with this one, so I decided to just go with some glitter washi for this print. But we have the February budget, then we have the weekly check-in, the weekly balance, sinking funds and transaction log, savings tracker, and variable income. So the listing will still have this bundle, which is all 6 of these, but this will be bundle version 1, which is all 6 of these. And then there's going to be a bundle version 2 that instead of the February budget will have paycheck 1 and paycheck 2 along with these 5 sheets. So the weekly check-in, weekly balance, sinking funds transaction log, savings tracker, and variable income. And that paycheck 1 and paycheck 2, paycheck 1 literally is the same sheet, but just instead of February budget, it says paycheck 1. Same with paycheck 2, paycheck 3, paycheck 4. They're all the same sheet, except the script is different. But that will be the second bundle. And then of course, all of these sheets will be a la carte as well. So if you didn't even want the whole bundle, you can also add on each sheet separately. But this is the first design. And this is what that design looks like set up. This one is so pretty. Like, I don't know which one I want to use. I'm probably just going to be mixing and matching both designs as I usually do anyway. But this is how it looks laid down. And then let's go to the second design. The second design is this cherry print. This red and pink. This is kind of like a classic Valentine's Day colors, but I didn't want it to be too lovey-dovey, but I think this print turned out really pretty. But this is your February budget, and then we have that little red washi there, red pattern washi. We have the weekly check-in, the weekly balance, sinking funds and transaction log, savings tracker, and variable income. So that is that second print, and let me actually show you guys it laid down. This is what it looks like laid down. This is so cute. I really don't know which one. They're both really pretty and different since the colorways are so different. But this is what it looks like side by side. I really don't know. Alright, so along with these listings as well with like just the kits, I will actually also have just the washies themselves, just in case if you need an extra washi. So there's going to be 2 thick washies. That is of course pattern 1, and then the thin washies. Thin washies, there are 4 strips on here. Thick washies, there's 2 strips. And then same with the design 2, which is like the cherries one. The reason why I decided to do this is if you guys are familiar with the format for the February budget, the paychecks, all the paycheck ones, there's only 1 washi strip on there. So just in case if you guys did want extra thin washies, there's that option, as well as the sinking funds and transaction log. There's only 1 thick and 1 thin as well. So if you wanted to have another thick one, that is there too. But that is going to be both of those prints. Now let's move on to the monthly kits. So the monthly kits is the same format as last month, except there is 1 additional page, which is going to be the dashboard. But this is that first design. This is the February one. Two of those top parts. Then we have 4 thin washies. So if you wanted to kind of split them up, like for the month of December, I used 2 thin washies at the bottom, and then that last set of thin washies I kind of just put on the side, and I think I really enjoy doing this, so I'm probably going to continue doing that. And then we also have the date dots. So the monthly kit is just these two, which is just your base, and then of course your little payday scripts and your date dots. And there's additional date dots down here to cover the days that are not in the month if you wanted to, but this is the monthly kit. And then we also have an add-on, which is the dashboard, and I love the dashboard, how it turned out last time we set it up together. This is what it ended up looking like. I think I should have added that red strip back here, because when I was editing the video, I think I really liked the red strip here instead. But if you guys didn't even watch that video, you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Regardless, this is how that page turned out. You're able to customize it however you want to, so this is just an example. I'm probably going to change it up next month to see what other layouts I can do. We'll see though. I tend to be a creature of not liking change, so we'll see. But this is what the dashboard looks like for design 1. Then we also have the other add-ons, which are the bill dues. This bill dues, you'll notice that there is no longer those little tiny little dollar signs at the top. They were just not the easiest to cut, so I decided to just take them out since they didn't really suit any purpose anyway. But these are the bill dues for design 1. Also, just to talk about the naming convention, the naming convention for this is going to be BC for budget calendar. So these are budget calendar 223 for February 2023. So budget calendar February 2023, and then design 1. Design 2 will be number 2. The budget kits is basically the same, but is BK for budget kits 223 for February 2023. But just in case if you were curious. Anyway, okay, so we have the bill due stickers. Then we have the none spent stickers here in the colorway. We have color 1, color 2, color 3, and color 4. So this is colorway for the first design, and it is so pretty. So that is what it looks like together. Then we have the budget kit design number 2, and this is the monthly kit with these two. And this is a little cherry washi at the bottom. This one's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I really don't know which one, especially like look at this dashboard. Like for both of them, I cannot decide honestly, because like after I print and cut them, I was just looking at them side by side, and like the colorways are so different. Like I honestly have no clue. But this is the dashboard for that one. And then we have the bill dues, the none spent stickers, color number 1, color number 2, color number 3, and color number 4. But that is the colorway for the second design. A new size that I'm also going to have now for the monthlies is going to be the plum paper. So this is the plum paper one, and this is just the monthly by itself, because I was able to get the date dots on here. It has all the same things. So we have the 2 thick washies, 4 thin washies, and then we have 4 payday scripts and then date dots. And that's the same here, the 2 thicks to cover the top, 4 thin washies, date dots, and then the 4 payday scripts. So this one is going to be the plum paper design 1. This is the dashboard for it. So I'm actually going to lay this down with you guys on camera just so you guys can see what it looks like, since I don't have an example right now. But it has all the same add-ons as well. But this of course is the plum paper sizing. So we have the bill dues, then we have the none spent. None spent is the same size no matter which one. I just wanted to have it here just so you can see it all together. But then we have the colorway number 1, colorway number 2, number 3, and number 4. And the next one we have is that cherry one. We'll do the add-ons. These are all the same ones. Colorway number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And this is the monthly sheet. Then we have the dashboard. So that is now going to be the plum paper way. And let's actually lay down this one. Let's see what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down this dashboard sheet just to see what it looks like. And then I'm just gonna use this planner here as an example. So the Plum paper, this is meant to cover that little dashboard that we have, but we're going to play with this together. I have these little half circles to cover the top. Okay, I'm realizing like it's really hard to figure out how to lay these straight on here, but it kind of looks like these are little faces wearing a hat, but that's actually really cute. And let's put the stuff that we usually track. So let's try to put credit score in this one. This is my first time laying down these stickers as well, so do bear with me if like it's really all over the place. Let's do total savings. And then I guess total spendings as well. So total savings, total spendings, and then our credit score. And we have some of these thick washies as well. So we can do this one in the middle. Okay, so we have that one. And then we also have these thick washies as well that we can use. But I don't know. There's two different designs for these ones. So you have this one and this one. There's two of each. But I don't know. I think I like this one more. I want to put one to cover the February. Well, do I actually want to do that, or do I just want to use these to cover this? I'm going to use one of these to cover that label up there, or the February up here, just because I want to put this February script to match it. I honestly don't know if I'm just making this like look way worse or not, but I also am going to just put some of these thick washies down here as well, since I have these areas. And then we also have this glitter washi. So, okay. Okay. Now, I kind of want to do this glitter one too, but I don't know if that's like a lot. Let's do this. I'm going I honestly have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, I don't know like if this is going to be so extra, but you guys might already know if I have the stickers, like I want to use them. So I really do want to just lay these down wherever I can. So I'm technically making like a row here, and then this quadrant right here. Okay. Ha ha ha. So I have multiple sections, and I think I'm just going to like just draw that line down the sections. I'm just gonna do this month and then upcoming, since like, so one's for this month and this is kind of like next month in my head. And then we have important. Well, I don't really want to use any of these scripts, so maybe if I just like put hearts here. We have 1, 2, 3. And let's do another 3 hearts over here. I think I would leave it like this. Well, we have these scripts, so maybe I'll just put these scripts down as well. We have important, amounts. I don't know if I would put habits in here. We have one more thick washi as well. I'm definitely doing way too much right now, but okay. Maybe, you know what I should have did? I should have centered this thick washi up here so I could put the February like kind of in the center. Okay, so I wanted to see what this would look like if I tried centering these stickers. So I'm using this middle circle as like my guide to lay the rest of this down. I also white out a little bit of that February. I just want to see what this will look like. I don't use a Plum paper planner for my budget planner, but like this will still come in handy if I use it for like a different spread. And I also still have these little hearts I'm just going to shove in the corner over here because I have the hearts. But yeah, you know what? Let me stop touching it. This is really cute. This is what essentially what it looks like from what I ended up doing, but that's kind of like how I would use it. I would just like change it around every month. I'll probably play with it until there's something that I really enjoy, and I'll probably just stick to it for like ever. Now that I'm looking at this, it looks so bare down here. So next time if I did this, I'd probably move these up here. Maybe put the glitter washi in the center so it's like split up a little bit and put another washi down here. I don't know, but that is what the Plum paper one looks like. And then this is of course the month of December, but just to compare, that is kind of what the dashboards look like if you were to customize them. And these circles here, it doesn't fit the most perfect, but I have no idea how to make it fit perfectly. I'll probably try to revamp this in like a future month's release, but I still think this looks really cute. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. The next thing I want to show you guys is I do have scripts as well. These, I was thinking about how to release these scripts and like what colorways and stuff, and I was thinking of having them a part of like the monthly ways, like that script color, but it was a lot to release this time around, and I also don't know what you guys like. So let me know what you guys like and if you guys do use these scripts and if they come in handy. But for right now, I have everything in black since black matches everything. But I have all the year scripts for January to December. And then I also have January to June budget scripts. So January budget, February budget, March budget, so on. And then the rest of the year. So we have the first 6 months, the second 6 months for the monthly budget. And then we have the full year. The rest of the stickers that I have is the ones that we use all the time. Each of these have 5 of them, and these are the exact same size as the ones that are in the monthly kits. But we have the weekly check-in. Some of them I had to rotate in order to get them to fit because they are large, but these are the weekly check-in. Then we have the weekly balance, sinking funds, transaction log, savings tracker, debt tracker, variable income, and cash envelopes. I don't use cash envelopes, but I know a few of you do use cash envelopes, so I decided to just have this as well. Let me know if you guys would like these a part of like the month in the colorways, or one add-on that's like this but with all of the scripts. I'm not really sure. I'm still thinking on what the heck I'm doing. Because you guys might know that this releases is all budget stickers. I'm really trying to focus on our budget, and with new baby, and I'm going back to work tomorrow, which is crazy. I just don't want to do too much where I can't handle it, because I just feel really bad that I keep releasing things and then I can't keep up with consistent releases. For right now, until further notice, I'm definitely just going to be focusing on budget releases, since these I use and I want to keep myself accountable on our budget for 2023. But yeah, I'm definitely rambling on. This is not the video for that. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. So the next clip, I actually filmed the day that we filmed our budget 2023 planner setup video. Just in case it sounds a little off, it was filmed a different day. But let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to start off with all of the new releases for my 2023 budget planner setup. That video should have already went up by now as well, setting up all of the different spreads that I have here. So the first thing I have for you guys here is going to be 2 different colors for pink and blue for the bills tracker. You can definitely use this for different things, but for me, I am going to be using this for my budget planner to track all of the bills, and I will go ahead and just show you guys right here. So that is what it's going to look like. The next tracker that I have for you guys is going to be the savings trackers, I guess you could say. I have these set up so I can color each one, so I can save a certain amount for whatever goal it is. I have 2 different versions. This is version 1 and version 2, so if you need a bigger box or smaller ones, you can definitely mix and match them. So I have these also set up in my monthly planner as well, so this is what it looks like here too. And I know I definitely have a lot set up in my planner, but it's just what works for me and what I plan on doing for the new year. You definitely don't have to do as much as I'm doing, of course, but doing all of these spreads, it keeps me organized and it keeps me excited to budget, since 2022 was not the best year for me at all when it came to my budget. So let me go ahead and go to the next one. So the next one I have here is the budget results. So there's 4 different ones: January to March, April to June, August to September, and October to December. It's 4 of them for quarterly, since I will be doing my budget quarterly. So these are the 4 different colorways, and this is what it's going to look like in my planner. So the reason why I have it like this, for me, when I do it quarterly, I get to see a consolidated amount that I was able to save or how much I spent for those 3 months. Next, let's go into all of the sheets for the spreads that have different designs. So let me talk about the designs first, since I don't have them print and cut for each one, but there's 4 different designs. The first one is going to be this purple one, purple and green one. This was one of my favorite designs last year. I will be bringing this back this 2023 as well for one of the budget kits for the months, but this is the design 1. The second design is this neutral leopard with a green color. I think this is so pretty as well. This is design 2. Design 3 is this beautiful washi with the purple and blue and this cream color. This will also be another design that will be coming to the shop in a future month for a budget kit design. And this was design 3, and the last one is design 4, and I love this one. This is also gonna be another washi design that will be coming to the shop in a future month for a washi design, and this is so beautiful. This is something very different from what I normally would do, and I am so in love with this one. But those are the 4 different designs for all the following sheets that we will have. So let's actually start with the emergency fund. So I only have 2 of the designs print and cut right now. It is available in all 4 designs, but this is just the emergency fund, since every year I like to recalculate everything and kind of see how much I would need to have saved for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. And this is what the spread looks like, and this really helps me kind of get motivated to see how much I have to have saved to have that emergency fund for whatever month. Next, let's talk about the 2023 budget. So I actually have all 4 of the designs printed out for this because I will be budgeting quarterly. So I have it for design 1, design 2, design 3, and design 4. Essentially, I'm going to be budgeting every quarter. So I have the 2023 budget. This is kind of going to be my overview of what I have estimated for the first quarter. So for January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So those are the 4 quarters. I also have it for half a year if you wanted to do it for half a year. So for January to June, then July to December. And then of course, if you want to just do it for the full year, you can just do it 2023 budget and not have these little scripts on here. The reason why I'm breaking up into quarters is because last year I did it for the whole 2022, and the numbers were just, to me, they were kind of overwhelming. It didn't really quite motivate me, since there's always unbudgeted expenses or unexpected things that come up. One unexpected thing kind of threw off my whole entire estimate for 2023. So I just want to do it quarterly just to kind of be easier to be able to achieve things, to see things. These are the 4 different patterns, and I'm going to be using all 4 for each quarter. So that is a 2023 budget. And then the next thing that I have is going to be for the sinking funds. Sinking funds is all 4 designs as well, since each quarter I'll be doing a sinking funds for it too. So this is for the sinking funds for the design 1, design 2, design 3, and then design 4. So for this one, how it is since I'm doing it for each quarter, I have it for 3 months. So January, February, March, and then the totals out. If you want to do it for half a year, you could definitely do January, February, March, April, May, June. So you have the little scripts to customize it yourself. And then if you wanted to do it for the whole year, you could just do like starting, plus, minus, and then kind of like the ending amount. So I have these blank for you to customize. So I have the first quarter, so January, February, March, April, May, June, so on and so forth. Same with half a year if you wanted to do January to June, July to December. But that is what this looks like. And again, I have these all set up, but I have it set up here. So this is essentially what it looks like for the first quarter of January, February, March. And then of course, as the year goes on, I'll definitely be setting up the rest of the spreads with you guys and filling them out with you guys and everything like that. But yeah. So let's move on to the next and final one for the 2023 planner setup sheets. This is for the debt overview. So I have all 4 designs, but I only printed 2 of them because these are the ones I will be using, and these are the ones I have set up. But yeah, so for both of these, how it looks is it's just like your debt overview, so the debt name, the initial amount if it applies, the current amount, the interest, the debt paid, the date you paid off that amount, and then the total paid, like after all interest, because you know how interest, you end up paying more than you spent or whatever that balance was. But I like to kind of see that over here. So that would be the debt overview. And then for the transaction log, you have the date, the debt name, the amount paid, and the remaining balance. There are some scripts here for if you wanted to kind of custom it. So for me and my husband, we have 2 different ones. One is for Great Lakes, and then the other one is for Advantage. It was Navient, but Navient sold it. It was like a thing, but those are the 2 that we'll be using it for. But there's also one for credit cards, for student loans in general, for mine's, his, hers, ours, just like little scripts that I have here if you want to customize it. So this is actually what it's going to be looking like. This is what it's going to be looking like for both of ours, and this is how it's set up and all of like the payments and everything and the payoff amounts. But yeah. Oh, and before I forget, so new releases will go live tomorrow, Friday, December 23rd, 9 a.m. And normally I would only have like a discount of like 15% for new release items, but since it is also the Christmas time, I wanted to actually do 20% off for the entire shop. And there's no code, it's just 20% off the entire shop, and that will run tomorrow 9 a.m. all the way up until Sunday. Oh, and before I forget, if you guys are also waiting on the HAPPYY, I thought about it some more. I'm actually not comfortable with releasing this because I'm not the happiest with it, because like I have to do it in 2 pages and there's going to be that line no matter what. And all of these numbers I customized for like myself. So what I decided to do is for this weekend, for new releases, for orders $35 and over, the freebie is going to be the HAPPYY. And so this type of HAPPYY will automatically get added on orders $35 and over before shipping and after the discount. Since this HAPPYY and the savings tracker together is quite a bit of material, it will be $35 and over for the freebie. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in case you are looking for this HAPPYY. Alrighty, so that is actually going to be it for this new releases. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I am sorry if you guys were looking for some of the normal kits that I release. They will come back sometime in 2023. I'm not sure when. Hopefully once I get my ish together. But for right now, I have budget kits, and these budget kits will be continuing. I actually have the designs picked out all the way up until like May, I believe. So I'm really excited to show you guys. But yeah, alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching as always. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!